Welcome everybody to the 2022 Doots Awards. Here we go, everybody. It's finally that time again where we get to celebrate you all as a community. Awards handed out, some of which this year voted on by you. Community voted awards. I'm very excited to present these because holy, we have a total of, I believe, 16 awards, if I remember correctly. And let me tell you, some of these are, at least to me, very surprising. Now, chat, this year we have community awards voted on by you, and we also have awards that I do that are all my choice. They are the executive decision sort of Doots Awards. We will be starting with the community awards, and we will be going into the ones that I am giving out specifically from me when the community awards are done and presented. Let's take a look at our first Doots Award. Chat, the first Doots Award this year is for the playthrough of the year. You guys voted. We got 26 votes for playthrough of the year. I gave a handful of options. We played things like Pokemon Emerald Kaizo. We played things like Mass Effect 3, Final Fantasy 14. We played Star Wars Jedi Fallen Order. We did the Pokemon Scarlet Blind Nuzlocke. And those were sort of the main ones that I gave you guys, but there were some write-ins that also found their way in there. However, chat, for the first Doots Award for Best Playthrough of the Year, everyone give it up on a very narrow victory for Pokemon Emerald Kaizo. Pokemon Emerald Kaizo won Playthrough of the Year by 1 vote. It squeaked out Pokemon Scarlet. Pokemon Scarlet was 1 vote behind. It was very close. But with 26.9%, nice. The Doots Playthrough of the Year goes to Pokemon Emerald Kaizo. Congratulations. The next award is for the Best Doots Video of the Year. Voted on again by all of you. Now this one, the options I gave you guys were Pokemon Emerald, but I Am the Trumpets, the most useless yet impressive Pokemon talent you've ever seen, ranking every Pokemon Evil Team's grunt theme, the tier list, and So I tried a raid in Final Fantasy 14. It was insane. Also, the I Played Halo 4 video for one last time before the server shut off. Those were all of the main ones that I offered you as options. I think you guys probably know which video won, maybe just from the view count alone. The Doots video of the year goes to Pokemon Emerald, but I Am the Trumpets. I think it was an obvious winner, an obvious favorite. I mean, come on. Was there even any shadow of a doubt? With 63% of the votes, chat, it wins Video of the Year. Congratulations. Chat, for the third award, the third community award, we have the Best Stream Event of the Year, a very highly contested category. This one actually came down to the wire, and let me tell you, it was a wild one. It was a wild one to watch where this one went. The main ones I offered were trying to beat the original Super Mario Bros. Before Midnight, Final Fantasy XIV's Ultima Raid Night, the Pokemon drinking game with K-Matify and friends, the Brilliant Diamond Shining Pearl show match versus Pat, the 1v1 variety show match versus Sam. That was the thing where we did Battlefront and all those sorts of things. The HCS Kansas City watch party, and the fast food chicken sandwich taste test with Cameron, and the Christmas Eve marbles stream giveaway. The winner for Best Stream Event of the Year was the Pokemon drinking game with K-Matify and friends. I was not expecting this event to win Stream Event of the Year. And yet, with 26.9% of the votes, the Pokemon drinking game won Stream Event of the Year. It was a legendary event. The next award that you all voted on was the Best Community Game of the Year. Games that we all played together. The options I had given you were Trouble in Terrorist Town, TTT, Among Us, Sussy, Guess the Game, which technically you don't get to play, but we all kind of did play together, so I counted it. Final Fantasy XIV, Destiny 2, and Halo Infinite in a very close race with 26.9% again of the votes. The winner of Best Community Game of the Year goes to Among Us.
When's imposter is us.
In a narrow victory over Guess the Game. Guess the Game had 23.1% of the votes. But in a very late comeback, in a last-minute comeback, Among Us won the award. Bravo, Among Us. What a Chad. We are all sus now. You're goddamn right. The next award is for our favorite bot message of the year. These were messages that were sent in our chat from all sorts of chat bots that we, as a community, aka me, because Sam was always asleep, got to ban from the chat. The options were: want to become famous, buy followers, viewers, space, comma, space, subs, HE space RE, hi, I do stream graphics, can I send you my portfolio in Discord direct message? Hey, can I link my friend's stream here? Followed by immediately linking the stream regardless of what the streamer says. The winner of our favorite bot message of the year, of course, goes to Wanna Become Famous. An absolute classic, a staple of bot messages. Wanna Become Famous. Truly iconic. Congratulations. Congratulations. It had 40% of the votes, by the way. 40.7% of the votes went to Want to Become Famous. We have our last two community voted awards here. And they maybe are the two most important awards, some would say. We have the next award, which is Pokemon of the Year. We had many options this year. The options that I had given you were Lil Chubb's V5, which was our Skeledirge from our Scarlet playthrough recently. Spadoodle Sr., our Typhlosion, all the way back from Legends Arceus in February. Checked the Slacking from Emerald Kaizo. Madusi, the Swampert from Emerald Kaizo. And Ishman, our Flamingo from Pokemon Scarlet. All absolute Giga Chads of our teams throughout the whole year. But there could only be one winner. And that winner, with 33% of the votes, was Madusi, our Swampert from Pokemon Emerald Kaizo, chat. Madusi, our starter, wins Pokemon of the Year. Congratulations, Madusi. A respectable second place by Checked the Slacking. The final community voted Doots Award. Easily the most highly contested of all of the awards is the community voted Chat MVP. There were no options given. It was purely write-ins. It was whoever you remember the most and feel like is the MVP of the chat for one reason or another, you voted for. This one went very back and forth. It was incredibly close. There were, in fact, 3 different people that were for the longest time tied for the lead. And in fact, even now, chat, it is technically a 2-way tie. However, in the words of one of the people that is currently tied for Chat MVP, they actually voted for the person that they are tied with. And so, because of that, the community voted Chat MVP for the Brassydoots stream in 2022 goes to Kitty Ma 3308, everybody. Let's fucking go, Tesla. Let's go, everybody. We need some fucking pogs in the chat for Tesla. Pogs in the chat for Tesla. Massive dub. Voted by her peers. Tesla, I listen, there are many Giga Chads in here, but I think we all know how much Tesla does for this chat. The vibes that she brings, her commitment to being here as much as she can, despite her work schedule, despite everything that she has going on, she tries to be here as much as she can. So congratulations to Tesla. Way to go. Also, I should say, honorable mention, Heath was actually the person who was tied with Tesla, chat. They both were tied, but Heath told me late last night when I was playing Gundam and kind of just talking to him, because I think he was the only one hanging out with me. Heath told me that he had voted for Tesla. And that was the confirmation I needed to break the tie. But also, honorable mention, Sam, third place. Respectable. Those are not the last awards. Because we still have the awards given by the big head honcho himself. If you need a reminder of who the winners were last year for some of these awards, we had a handful of awards, kind of off the fly, kind of off the cuff. I didn't spend a whole lot of time putting things together, but I did spend some time thinking of who should win. Last year, our most consistent viewer was Tanch, the Tanchouter. Our biggest oiler was Foolish Wear. The first award for the person that was first to the stream or typed first in the chat the most was Erman, Heaven's Devil. The biggest hard carry, the person who carried us the most in games that we played on stream, was Cameron, because he carried us in Destiny super hard. The biggest anchor, the person who needed to be hard carried, the person that needed to get hard carried the most was, of course, Sam, Kirky Dirk himself. And Pokemon of the Year had gone to Snatch, which turned into a community award voted this year, which I think was much better. And Troll of the Year will not be returning. Instead, I have replaced it with, I think, a better award. Our first Executive Doot Award is for the biggest hard carry of 2022. A returning award from last year. The biggest hard carry is, of course, for the person that helped carry us the most through thick and thin, helping us achieve what we could not without them. There were a couple of options here. But at the end of the day, who carried us in some of the most difficult content this year? There were a couple of really close names in my head, but I had to give it, of course, to my guy, Magikarp. Goes to my guy, Magikarp, the Destiny 2 god himself, Mr. Jess himself. Magikarp wins the biggest hard carry award. He carried us in pretty much every single raid we did, and he was absolutely cracked. He didn't have to break a sweat. He knew them inside and out. A man, chat, that doesn't even know how to count to 6. He's not even here. He's too busy hard carrying other people. Imagine. The next award, kind of going in tandem, I would say. Going in tandem, we of course have the biggest Anchor Award. Previously owned by Sam in 2021, this award goes to the person who needed to get hard carried the most throughout the year. Whether it was in one game or another, in one activity or another, they had to get carried by others, including myself, the most throughout the year. And the award for biggest anchor of 2022, chat, is Zatheron! Let's go! Zatheron, with the biggest anchor dub, had to get hard carried throughout the whole year. Literally was getting shit on in every single Destiny and Halo related stream. But we had to pick up the slack and keep his spirits up and keep him going. And for that, Zath, we thank you for pushing us to lengths and heights that we never dreamed of. The next award is one that I brought as a new one this year. Is an award that goes to someone that not only helped carry this stream, but helped to carry others, to entertain the masses beyond the reach of their own. This award is for Co-Streamer of the Year. There were multiple people that I considered for this, but at the end of the day, I think this award has to go to the big man himself, the Giga Chad himself. Give it up, everybody. 4K Matify. Co-Streamer of the Year. This man did watch parties with me. We played Halo together. We did drinking games together. We did everything under the goddamn sun together, it seemed like. Congratulations to K Matify for winning Co-Streamer of the Year.
Where do you think my thumb goes? Where did you think my thumb goes? Do you think I went to the bathroom and then just shoved my thumb up my ass? I'm like, you know what? Maybe I'll give it a little. Oh, yeah. You think I'm just gonna go shove my thumb up my ass and then grab this toothbrush? Does that fit? Is that fitting? I feel like I'm kind of like jamming it in there, you know?
But the next award is another new award that I brought this year. It was a replacement for Troll of the Year. Instead, I thought, why not celebrate a special chatter who always brings the vibes? When you see this person in the chat, you know that the vibes are going to be immaculate. You know that every time they show up, they bring the vibes. And the winner, chat, of Bringer of the Vibes 2022 goes to our good friend, TJS Grimm, aka Terry, the artist of the emotes for our channel. Terry wins the Bringer of the Vibes award. I do not think she is here with us tonight, but Terry is one of the vibiest people we have in our community, and anytime she's able to come in and hang out, she always brings immaculate vibes. And she made our channel emotes. Like, come on, where's the vibes without the channel emotes, right? Congratulations, Terry, for the Bringer of the Vibes award. We're down to our last couple of awards here, and these are some big ones, because the next award goes to the Moderator of the Year. Okay, the Moderator of the Year award goes to the mod who through the entire year carried the moderator duties, even though there weren't many most of the time in the chat itself, and not only brought good vibes, but they were fair and participated and engaged with the community, even when I could not. And the Moderator of the Year award, this one might be a little obvious, chat, but the Moderator of the Year, I think we all know, goes to the main man himself, Kirky Dirk. Congratulations, Sam. The Moderator of the Year. The whole year, this man absolutely cracked. And not only that, but the amount of help that I got off stream as well from Sam. He went above and beyond. This man helped me set up different events, show matches, TTT things. He helped me with so many things that you guys maybe don't even know about. So congratulations, Sam. Moderator of the Year. Absolutely huge dubs. The next award, one we are bringing back from last year, and one that I had to do quite a bit of thinking on. One that changed throughout the year, all over the place. The award is, of course, the Biggest Oiler award. Previously owned by Foolish Ware himself last year, this award is to recognize the chatter who, above all everybody else, went absolutely ham with the financial contributions. And that should be acknowledged for their generosity to not only, my bills, but also the absolute hype moments that were created through their oiling. Highly contested award this year. There was not a clear runaway winner for the longest time. There was someone that I thought was going to win at the beginning of the year. There was another halfway through. It changed again, like kind of towards the end. It was all over the place. But I did the math. And the winner of the Biggest Oiler award in 2022 goes to the man, the myth, the legend, Tan Chowder. Between the different games that were gifted on Steam, the direct donations, the subs, the resubs, despite how insanely busy he was this year, Tanch was so generous throughout the entirety of the year, enough so to where it made the HCS event for Worlds possible in the first place, if we're being honest. If it wasn't for Tanch, I might have not been able to go to Worlds in the first place. So congratulations, Tanner, and thank you again. If you're out there listening, thank you again for your immense generosity. I would, though, like to give some honorable mentions for this award that I do not think should be ignored. Post Halo Sluggins himself, very generous this year between the gifteds in multiple times during the year and him helping me get access to the Final Fantasy expansions throughout the year. Post, I feel like, should also be acknowledged as an honorable mention here for this award. As well as Zatheron, who in the earlier stages of the year was donating massive amounts of subs before he started being more financially responsible with his money. Zatheron was basically the only sub income I was getting for the first 3 months of the year, as far as any gifteds went. So thank you again to Zath our biggest anchor award for his generosity this year as well. Our next award is the award for most consistent viewer, a highly coveted award. This award goes to the chatter and viewer that not only was able to tune in so often, but between the length of stream that they watched, between how engaged they were with the chat, how often, consistently, time and time again, no matter what was going on, they tuned in, participated, and supported throughout it all. There were so many contestants for this one. Many of you showed out this year and supported it what feels like every single day. But when I thought back to the entirety of 2022, this viewer, time and time again, found ways to support regardless of what they had going on. And so the most consistent viewer award of 2022 goes to the legend themselves, Halo Slug 84. Post himself, congratulations, the Sluggins himself. Post throughout the entirety of the year. He only missed one Final Fantasy stream, I think, the entirety of the year. Even at work, even though we joke about the fact that his work lets him kind of do whatever he wants, the fact of the matter is that even at work, this man was tuning in through every single stream, it feels like. And Post, I thank you for you being here what feels like every single day of the year. I can only maybe think of 2 streams off the top of my head that I didn't see you there for. And I think they were both Destiny related. But congratulations, man. Truly, truly, I appreciate it immensely. Now, chat, our final award of the night. From what I understand, maybe the most hotly contested award in the Doots community. That award, of course, is the first award. The award for the person, the viewer, that was able to be first to the stream the most. Highly contested. Multiple people, neck and neck throughout the whole year. And we even had some people make very late surges in this. Let me tell you, holy, did we have some people making late surges. But at the end of the day, if my calculations are correct, there was one person who was able to eke out a victory above everyone else, because they had a stretch of firsts that I do not think was matched by anyone else. A stretch of firsts that, even as highly contested as they were, managed to stay getting that first. The first award of 2022 goes to none other than Kitty Ma 3308. Congratulations, Tesla, bringing home both the chat community voted MVP and the first award. Congratulations, Tesla. It was a very narrow victory, let me tell you. Between Post and Tesla, it was a very close race all throughout the year. And in fact, the last probably third of the year, I think Geo beat them all. I think Geo probably outplaced everyone with this award throughout the last third of the year. Geo was cracked with it. But through the entirety of the year, Tesla eked out a victory because her streak of being first was immaculate. Congratulations to all of the winners this year. We had just a handful of awards last year. We had, I think, 15 or 16 awards this year. And I thought I wanted to really go all out for you guys. So congrats on production value. Let's go. Congratulations, everybody. Oh, we love it.